So investing in dividends could be very lucrative. It could be something that you receive a decent amount every single month. And you see people sometimes saying, I received $1,000, $2,000 in dividends this month. And it all depends which month, right? Some months will be higher, some months will be lower. It also depends if they raise or lower their dividend yield, or whether the price goes up or down, the stock price goes up or down, or if they completely, can take out their dividend. And they warn you of that and everything, and you have to kind of shift focus and push that money into a different play if you are focusing only on dividend positions. But it could be something that gives you a decent amount every single month. Is it going to be life changing to where you turn $100 into $100,000? No, it's going to be something that happens over time, that you're gradually growing and gradually gaining, whether you want to take it out and use it for yourself, or you want to reinvest those dividends to turn it into something a lot bigger. But everybody wants to know when you're going to be able to get to $1,000 a month in dividends. And they think it's going to be a lot sooner. You think it's going to be like, oh, I invest maybe $50,000 and I can get $1,000 in dividends every single month. That's not the case. You need a lot more money than that. And we'll explain exactly what you have to do and what you have to focus on here in order to do that. Now, before we get started, guys, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. And if you guys want to start your dividend journey yourself, you guys can go over to Robinhood. You can use my link in the description and you can sign up for Robinhood yourself and you can start trading today. You don't have to start out with $1,000. Just baby step your way into it. 50, 100, 150, 200. As the months go on, as the years go on, you can continue to add to it, compound all the dividends, and be able to build up the portfolio that you dream of. But go ahead and use my Robinhood link if you guys want to. You get a free stock all the way valued all the way up to $200. That link is in the description. I also, in the last video, said that I would show you guys how I plan on funding my dividend portfolio. A lot of it is going to come through Rumble. So this is my Rumble account where I now have 36 cents in here. And as I upload videos, I continue to gain a little bit here. So as those videos get popular or gain a little bit more traction, we will take a lot of those, that money that comes from there and throw it directly into this account, throw it into my dividend account. So that's how I plan on funding this, as well as maybe some Patreon funds as well. But I want it to solely come from here to see what that ends up being and what this ends up growing to be, while I also have my YouTube revenue. So that's the plan there. But let's talk about dividend investing and investing up to a level to where you're receiving $1,000 per month. How much do you need? Well, there's an article out here talking about dividend investing and really how much you need. And it talks about ideal portfolios. Now you can go through what dividends are and all of that and the weight of them and everything there, but there is a portion of it, right? The ideal portfolio to make $1,000 per month in dividends. When you are striving towards high dividend yields and strong dividend growth, you need to not only diversify your portfolio, but also research trends and S&P 500, as well as rising and falling share prices of stocks you are considering. Tran points out that the ideal portfolio is difficult to implement because stock prices shift and companies can increase or decrease their dividends. But he further explains on this financial journey with the following pieces of advice. Each stock you invest in should take up at most 33.33% of your portfolio. If each stock generates around $400 in dividends per year, 30 of each will generate $12,000 a year or $1,000 a month. You can reduce the risk associated with individual stocks, but general market risk affect nearly every stock. And so it also is important to diversify among different sectors. So whether you're talking about like cannabis sectors, tech sectors, whatever, right? The riskier the stock, the more yield it pays. The faster growth of the stock, the riskier the stock is. Stocks in financial REITs, REITs and energy sectors tend to pay higher yield than technology and growth stocks. So that's really what you want to focus on and have that kind of ideal portfolio for $1,000. So that doesn't answer the question. How much do you need? So a simple Google search will tell you how much you need to invest to make $1,000 per month in dividends. Making $1,000 per month in dividends requires you to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in dividend stocks. Though there is not technically an exact amount, many experts mark the range of being $300,000 to $400,000. And you're probably saying to yourself, $300,000 to $400,000 is a lot. How am I going to get up to that point? It takes time. Just like you going through school, just like you going through elementary school to middle school to high school and then being able to work and being able to generate money, or just like you being able to go through college and, going through those 4 years, just like you growing your crypto portfolio or stock portfolio, you can find a way to do that. It takes time. And especially with compounding of those dividends. So if you're receiving dividends over, let's say you have $5,000, $10,000, you're receiving dividends monthly from them. You're putting that money directly in there. You're also funding it with a little bit more, adding maybe an extra $2,000, $3,000 a year, or $10,000 or $20,000 a year, whatever you can afford. And then you slowly make your way up to that point. And whenever you get to a point where you feel as though you can pull out a lot of money to put in there, then you can throw bigger chunks into those in order to see that flourish and give you that $1,000 per month in dividend to make your money work for you. This is the simplest and easy way to make your money work for you. However, it's not going to give you an absolute life-changing amount of money, just like $400,000 or $300,000 actually is, right? $300,000 can do a hell of a lot for some people. $400,000 can do a hell of a lot for some people. So seeing that money in there may mean a lot more to you than actually getting the dividends, but I think the dividends are long-standing and they can give you so much more for the long term, for something that I believe will be very, very beneficial in your life. So what does all this mean? Anyways, I was trying to show you this and I didn't even show you the screen, I don't believe. But what does all this mean? When we talk about $300,000, $400,000, when we talk about getting $1,000 in dividends, does it stop there? It shouldn't. It should continue. You should have multiple sources of income, and this could be one of those sources. Whether you have to have $1,000 or you have to have $100 in dividends per month, it's an extra something that you can now put towards whatever, right? You can reinvest it, or you can use that money towards whatever the hell you want, because you're going to gain $100 in dividends every single month, or $1,000 in dividends every single month. So when I see that $300,000 or $400,000 in order to get there, I just realize that that's baby steps. I'm not rushing my way to gain or have $300,000 in different dividend plays. I want to see how the market's moving. I want to just dollar cost average in, and hopefully I can do it for the next 5, 10 years and get to that point. If it happens a lot sooner, it happens a lot sooner. I mean, if I'm funding my account with 36 cents, that's probably going to take a very long time. But if it gets to a point where there's multiple dollars and hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars, well, that's a whole nother story with trying to get more money put in there. So if you can find any type of side hustle that you have that could provide for this dividend portfolio, do that. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.